I don't own rights to this music. How y'all doing out there? My name is Henry Thorns, like I say. I just throw it up in the air and I wave around like I just don't care. And I pull it up. I pull it up. What's up, y'all? Yep. It's a nice day out there. We got a little breeze going on. You know, I done changed the game a little bit. I done humbled myself a little bit. Oh, oh. Sorry about that. I was sleepy. I dozed off. Now, what did I say last? I'm just turning it up. Come on now. What's up, dog catchers? What's up to all you dog catchers, ex-dog catchers, future dog catchers? But let me say this. Man, I was going through my closet, man, and look what I found. Nobody have no gear out there like them dog catchers. Nobody have no gear out there like this. Like I say, man, my name is Henry Thorns. I just throw it up in the air, wave it around like I just don't care, and I pull it up. I pull it up. You know, I got to thinking when I found this suit, I blessed the youngsters. Because we just won the Martin Luther King tournament. And I told them, I said, you know what, y'all win this tournament, I'm going to get y'all some warm-up suits. You see them here today, right? You see them here today, right? Man, that's a flashback in the past. But I just came on here to say, Kendrick Lamar, you're a bad man. Kendrick Lamar have told you something I've been trying to say for years. I'm not trying to take no credit. I'm not trying to say, this is what I've been telling you. Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom. But when we grew up, it was Sambo. It was Sambo. See, Uncle Tom came later when we was like in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So to me, Uncle Tom came in 72, 73, 74. For me. Because when we met white kids in the 6th grade center at Matt Kelly, and if you befriend a white guy and you and a white guy start being friends, some black people will call you Uncle Tom. See? And at that time, they were just calling people Uncle Tom because they was hanging out with white people. Okay? So, but before I got into that 6th grade center from kindergarten to the 5th grade, they was called Sambos. Sambos is more like a black guy in the community see that group of people's getting together and try to make a change, they'll run and go tell the white man what they trying to do. A Sambo would say, you sick, master? I don't own rights to this music. We sick. See, that's what a Sambo is. So we can't get it confused because a Sambo was that real dark black guy with the pink lips. You know, used to run around called Sambos, Sambos. But this was before a lot of you guys' time. So y'all don't know this. You know, y'all don't know this. So that was the difference. I don't own rights to this music once again. I just telling you the difference between Sambos was the real hater, jealous type black person who was jealous of another black person who wanted to see that black person fall. Hater, a real hater. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. You know, me too, boss. And we got some of them right here in Las Vegas. You know, we have some Sambos, some real Sambos here. You know. But anyway, as you moved on till you got a little older, and the Uncle Tom kind of faded away because we integrated together and we started getting along. So the Uncle Tom shot kind of faded away on people like say I hung around white friends. I had white friends. So at one time, some of my friends would say, "Oh, Hank or Uncle Tom," because he hang around these white friends. And so some of these white kids would tell they white friends, you like those, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how it was. But you guys don't know this because y'all ain't go through this, right? So that's trying to come back. Trump trying to send us back in them times when they was Sambos, when they bow down and do anything for a white person. It's called white power. Not white women power, it's white man power. Get it? See, Sambos cater to white men. At this time, white ladies didn't even really have no power at all. At all. The only power they say they had was white man, black woman, then black man, then white women. Because the black man did the labor. The white man liked the black woman. The white woman hated the black woman because her husband liked the black woman. Get it? So they was maids in some of these white folks' houses as we grew up to survive. Our parents worked in for maids, you know, in people's private homes and raised their kids just like in slavery time. You want to call it, maid service. I don't know how you call it, but it's the same thing. They taking care of your kids. They're raising your kids. This time you paying them, but are you really paying them what they're worth? I don't own rights to this music. You know what I'm saying? But you guys don't know this because you wasn't born yet. See, you didn't know your auntie, your grandmama, I don't own rights to this music, was out there cleaning up these people's houses in Las Vegas. You didn't know that. You know, but anyway, moving on to, like Kendrick was saying, you know, America, you've been promising us ever since the Civil War. You told us our 40 acres in the mule, and you turned around and you put us in concentration camps. You bombed us from the air because you couldn't come into the communities and take us because our black people were soldiers. In the Army, in the Navy, we were soldiers. So you just couldn't come and take it, but you had to bomb us. And you bombed the cities, you bombed the black communities, and you came in and you took their land. Just like you're doing right now. Just like you're doing right now in Israel with Gaza. You bombed them, dropped the bombs on them, bombed them. Then you come in and take their land. That same thing you did to black Americans in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, you name it, Florida, Georgia, you name it. This is what you did to take over their land. See? But what they did, they fooled white hillbillies, because they wasn't called white people at the time. You know, actually they was called hillbillies, you know. And the hillbillies didn't mess with nobody. They like Jed Clampett and them. You know, they went hunting for their food and mind their own business. But after these black soldiers kicked these Germans and Polish and Russians and whatever else, but in the war, they came over to the United States and formed together against black Americans, because this was our land first. See, and that's what Kendrick was telling you. Know the United States flag, 40 acres and a mule. Everything is promising, but it's nothing. You know, it's nothing. You know, this is bigger than Drake. This ain't even in the competition with Drake. This man is telling about how we living here in America and how America is mistreating black people. And anytime we get a black person that's come up in life, they sacrifice. They sacrifice. Prince, Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, Biggie, Tupac. How many more would be sacrificed after they done made millions and billions for these companies? See, and they still considered beep to these people. You see how they got P. Diddy? They got P. Diddy so locked up. Where's all this power at? Where's all his white buddies at? Where's all his friends? See, them friends goes away when they master come and play. Get it? When they master come and play, them friends go away. That's all Kendrick was telling you. He's telling you, black folks, white folks, brown folks, it's time to come together. But he also telling you, brothers, we got to come together first before we can come together with anybody, because we tired of coming together with everybody, and then before you know it, everybody go against us. See, you went out there and voted for Trump because you thought Trump was going to really save you. Trump really loved you. But you know what Trump was talking about. Trump an entertainer. Trump is an entertainer. You know that. Now he got the throne. I don't own rights to this music. He's going to show you. And his friends going to try to show us. Elon Musk, them going to try to show us. And he going to show those white Republicans that they ain't nothing but Klansmen. That's what Trump going to show. But like I say, this is way bigger than Drake. Now, over there with Serena Williams, with her crip walking, They didn't say nothing when she was crip walking when she was 5. She's crip walking when she was 10. She's crip walking when she was 15. And she sure was crip walking when she was 20. And she was crip walking when she 25. She crip walked on the stage. She crip walked in Wimbledon tennis. Now, you get an attitude because she crip walk on stage. That's her roots. You could throw it in Dre's face if that's how you take it. You could throw it in her face. But like she said, he's not like us. And maybe she found out something that you didn't know about him. You know what I'm saying? And to my buddy Stephen A. Smith. And I'm going to say these words to Stephen A. Smith. Bro, we love to hate you. We love you and we hate you. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. So that means when somebody loves and hates you, that means you're a good guy. Some things don't have to be touched. Some things. But to my buddy Stephen A. Smith, when you get married, then you can tell that to Serena. But you ain't been married to say what you said about Serena Drake and her husband. Because you never been in that position. Keep doing First Take, brother. Keep doing yourself. Keep being number one, bro, because that's what you are. You're number one. But if you want to do something for us, buy some land and build us some houses. Do that for us. And moving on back to Kendrick Lamar. You know, with the ladies all in white, his angels, like they say, that was his protection. That was his protection from the red and his protection from the blue. Because Kendrick didn't understand, why is we doing this, brothers? Time up. It's time to come together. Time up. Killing gotta stop. Fighting each other gotta stop. And that's why I say to Stephen A. Smith and to LeBron James, to Garnett, see all you black people, especially you preachers, your money sits in the bank. And while your money sits in the bank, they build new houses, new institutions, new schools, new everything off you guys' money. You guys can take your same money together and build the same thing and still have your money. Did y'all hear me say that? Did y'all hear that? Let me try this. I just throw it up in the air and I wave around like I just don't care and I pull it up. I said to all you preachers, all you Hollywood rappers, R&B, entertainers that got your money sitting in these banks that don't care nothing about you, you could take that money and put it together and buy land and build institutions for your people. That's too much, right? Huh? You couldn't get that, huh? Why? Because you can't get that because that's where Sambo came in. Sambo gonna keep y'all hating, gonna keep y'all thinking y'all better than one another. As long as y'all keep thinking y'all better than another one, ain't neither one of y'all growing. Yeah, you might think you growing right now, own rights to this music. You might think you growing. But imagine that big old desert out there, if all you guys, preachers, would get together and buy that big desert and buy a big old supermarket, shopping center, training school. Forget training that the city putting out. I'm talking about training that black people's put out. And we should be building these training centers all over. these states. Because your money just sitting in the bank and they doing it with your money. Do it with your own money. Do it with your own money. And all you guys that didn't get it, I didn't get it either. I didn't get what the halftime show was doing at first. Cause the cameraman kept his focus right on Kendrick. He wasn't showing all the background stuff. But let me tell you this. When I went back and viewed it over, oh my God. I understand why that man has 6 bodyguards with him everywhere he went. I understand why he gave all the brothers in the neighborhood a job. Because anytime a black man speak up like he spoke up, like a real champion, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Remember Nipsey? Remember Tupac? Remember Biggie? That's what I'm saying. That all of them was somebody close. But they was all paid off by somebody far. And at the end of the day, they would all be paid off by somebody opposite of color. But like I say, I can't talk all day long. This is a good conversation. And I want you brothers to go back, man, because we haven't had nobody to speak up like this in a long time, man. You know, we don't have nobody to speak. We don't have a Martin Luther King. We don't have a Malcolm. We don't have a Muhammad Ali. We don't have a Marcus Garvey. We don't have it. We finally have someone to speak up for us. Ride that wave, brother. Ride that wave or get in the sand. Ride that wave or get in the sand.